Hello again, Jen Patero here. I know, guys, I just made a video yesterday talking about the 9-week countdown to my ketogenic contest prep, but I'm posting another video today because it's come to my attention that some people that are following along with my journey aren't too terribly familiar with exactly what the keto diet is. So thought, if there are two people that have messaged me about it, maybe there's more out there that are in the same boat. So easier for me to just throw together a quick video and share with those who are interested that way instead of sending personal messages. So I think before I dive into the specifics of the diet, I guess most important to understand first that, of course, we consume 3 different kinds of macronutrients. The first one being carbohydrates, second being protein, third being fats. And our bodies are actually capable of utilizing 2 of those very effectively as a fuel source. So we can use burned carbs or fats to generate energy. Now, my understanding is that if absolutely necessary, meaning if you're not getting enough carbs or enough fat, then your body can use protein, but it really doesn't want to because it's not very efficient that way. Your body's always looking for the path of least resistance, and the primary function of proteins and amino acids are to repair tissue and build muscle, not generate energy. So I guess in your diet, if you are eating both carbs and fats, then your body will preferentially burn the carbs and store the fats. And the reason for that is it's, again, the path of least resistance. It's easier for your body to store the fat, and it is harder for your body to access the fat. Easier for your body to burn carbs. So you eat carbs and fat, you secrete insulin, and insulin says, get this sugar. So when you eat carbs, your body breaks it down into sugars. Get the sugar out of the blood and burn that as energy and store the fat. So essentially, if you want to access the fat, if you want to convert your body, become metabolically flexible, and have your body able to use fat as a fuel source, then you need to cut the carbs and force your body to learn how to effectively use fats as fuel. Because I think if you go back way back in history, we didn't eat the carbohydrates that we're eating now. Certainly not the processed ones. But way back, we were primarily eating meats, fruit, vegetables, not a ton of carbohydrates. So our ancestors were better at utilizing fat stores as energy. We've sort of lost that in modern day society. So we do, I think anyways, it's a good idea to become more metabolically flexible, to force your body to get back to utilizing fat as a fuel source. And so the only way to do that is to eliminate as many carbs as possible. So the foundation or the basis of the ketogenic diet is eat high fats, high healthy fats, eat adequate amounts of protein, because we do need to eat a fair bit of protein to maintain and build muscle, repair tissue, and then we just eat minimal carbs to force the fat burning, fat metabolism. So I feel like this is where there are 2 places that people can go wrong, I'll say, with the keto diet. One being, I am going to fuel my body with primarily fat and protein, and then I'm going to eat a cookie. But that's okay. Then I'm going to go back to eating fat and protein, and then I'm going to eat some pasta. Well, every time you put the carbs into your body, all that does is tell your body to take all that fat that you've just eaten and store it. So instead of just burning fat, you are storing an awful lot of fat too. So if you do decide that you'd like to do a ketogenic diet, just make sure you restrict your carbs. And that's why I found it so effective, and I still do, to track my daily nutrition in a carb tracker, because you will learn that there are carbs. You're eating carbs you don't even realize in your normal diet. So very important to track it and make sure that you are going to stay under either at least under 50 grams of carbs, but at best, and what I did was stay under 20 grams of carbs. The other mistake people make, I find, is they eat a lot of protein, which is good, but not enough fat. And I get it. It makes sense that if you want to burn fat off of your body, why would I need to put fat into my body? Because I want to burn what's already there. But you really do need, your body needs fats. Your entire body is built on fat, right? Like you've got your hormones are made of fats. Every cell in your body, the outer membrane of the cell, is made of fats. We need good, healthy fats. And in fact, there are essential fats, essential fatty acids that we cannot make within our bodies. We need to get from our diet. There are essential amino acids, so protein, building blocks, essential amino acids that we cannot make within our body. There's 9 of them that we must get from our diet. There are no essential carbohydrates, none. Our body is totally capable of making enough glucose, making what we need. We don't need to get it from any other source, which is part of what inspired me and motivated me to try this diet when I learned that, and why I think that it is a healthy way to live. Anyways, so that is the basis of the ketogenic diet, and it's so important that you feed yourself enough and a lot of healthy fats, an adequate or moderate amount of protein, and really minimize the carbs. And if you do this using whole foods, natural sources, I think it's a very, very healthy lifestyle. Since the day I started this diet, it's never been, I want to live my North American diet, but modify it to restrict the carbs. So I don't buy a ton of, I really don't buy any of the keto bars or the keto crackers or keto. I'm not trying to replace carbs with ketogenic alternatives. I just live on vegetables, low carb vegetables, and protein and fat, like avocados. And actually, you'd be surprised, there's a lot of carbohydrates in avocados. So like I say, you'll be surprised at where you can find some carbs. But yeah, if you can do that, then your body will be healthy and happy. I think my body is healthy and happy. I feel I've honestly, I've noticed a lot of health benefits, and maybe we can chat about the benefits of a keto diet another day, because as I'm noticing, I'm almost 10 minutes in here. So keys to keto are high healthy fats, adequate amount of protein, low carb will equal success. But I'll give you a heads up, when your body is transitioning, be patient, because you've been utilizing carbs as a fuel source for years. And all of a sudden now you're going to say, putting the brakes on the carbs, going to force you to burn fat. So some people go through, I did not, but some people go through what they call a keto flu. And so if you are thinking about starting this diet, for sure, reach out, let's chat. If you're struggling with it, let's chat. It may be for you, it may not be for you, but just as a heads up, those are some of the pitfalls to the diet, and yeah, otherwise just the general foundation as to what it is. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. We're almost at the tail end here, but have an awesome week, and we will chat again next Saturday. Bye, guys.